it's more real world alike. There's different stuff, different conflict resolution, sometimes fighting, sometimes talking, stuff like that. And I'm saying it's built different than other shonen, and that you are saying it's the new standard, and other shows are trying to like be like it. They're saying they do this aspect like Naruto, but good. This they do this. What are you trying to argue like against me? Because I'm
Hold on,
confused.
can I ask you a question? Hold on, before you go about Hunter x Hunter did not do a lot of fighting though.
Oh yeah. Here's my
Majority
thing
of
about.
that was done by
Here's
talking
the thing about
that
Hunter
or
x Hunter.
strategy.
They weren't talking with each other. It was strategy, and the reason that is because in Hunter x Hunter,
you gotta realize
an amazing power system. But what were you going to say? Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta realize Hunter x Hunter and Naruto on the same side of the same coin because Kishimoto was inspired by Togashi. So like literally, if you could watch the whole show parallel to parallel, there's a lot of things that Hunter x Hunter did before Naruto, but like Naruto just took a different spin on it. It's literally just like taking the homework and changing it up. But that's the thing. That's the shonen genre. They have every genre, every series you watch has tropes, something similar to it that you're gonna see. I'd rather you would say you hate a specific trope than generally saying Naruto sucked when like a lot of other shonen, even older, exhibit the same thing. You know,
I may have said it sucked, but like that's what I'm saying. I don't dislike Naruto. I'm saying it's built different. Like they like because Hunter x Hunter. Like here's the thing, y'all saying there's a lot of talking. There's not really a lot of talking. There's a lot of not dialogue, but narration. That's what's in Hunter x Hunter, narration. Like they're narrating their own thoughts and stuff like that. They're like, okay, well, let's see. He does this, but he didn't do it in this one situation. Is there a reason for that? Because they're trying to think. It's like Death Note level of thinking. You're trying to figure out.
Saying that that's a bad thing, my dude. Trying to get on Naruto for doing those types of fighting. You can't get on one show about doing it, not get on another show in the same genre on top of that for doing the exact same thing.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Naruto, in my opinion, is almost not like shonen because it is so different comparative to other shonen.
But majority of other types of battles in Naruto were resolved with fists. We have too many fights to count. At that, Sasuke and Itachi didn't do no talking. They straight did hands, right? Fucking Killer B versus Sasuke. Fucking I ain't gonna stop. Pretty much all the Sasuke fights involve somebody fighting.
You actually did that, but that's
Naruto versus Kakuzu, right? Naruto versus fucking Kaku. That they didn't start talking until the very end after he whooped that nigga's ass.
Naruto didn't kill Haku though. Naruto tried to like why are you doing that? Like right, and then he kind of went rage mode with the Nine Tails when Sasuke, his boyfriend, was about to get killed. So there's that.
Well,
but,
thought he was already dead.
Yeah. So, but like, it do have shonen aspects. It's just fine. Maybe it's like people, like I said, everyone has different opinions. In my opinion, other shonen did like what I would consider more fighting shonen. Like, if you could categorize all shonen kind of like similar, like you said, you see those tropes and other stuff. Naruto had those tropes, but I wouldn't be going to Naruto for like the shonen aspect. I'm going to it for something different. Like, it's shonen still, like, but it's different in like a way. Like, it does more. Like, it's just, I don't know if it does more, but like it does it in a way that's like different, where it's not like that. I feel like a lot of other shows, they don't have that like talking, that dialogue, the character development, stuff like that.
Then you're not watching the right shows, because One Piece has been doing that correctly for almost fucking 10, and they're still going strong. Like, all of their characters, from the admirals to the other pirate crews to the Straw Hat crew members, not just Luke, right? Everybody has something to offer in there, and their whole story is about their world, right? That's why the story is developing as slow as it has been, because they spent all their time just literally developing the world. So if that's what you're saying that you come to Naruto for, you're not coming to the show for it doing it the best, because Naruto didn't. Honestly, One Piece does. One Piece does a phenomenal job at developing characters, the worlds, make sure everybody gets time. There's all different types of conflicts, all not always through fists and stuff like that. There are times where the Straw Hat crew will legitimately just beat feet. They won't even fight the nigga. They just run. Like straight up, like, the fuck are we fighting this motherfucker for? Let's dip. Right? Like, they have human sensibility. They're not finna just fucking just show up. They see that this nigga is way stronger than them and be like, the power of friendship is gonna help us win this fight.
No. Naruto, Nami, Usopp, and Chopper have fucking sensibility. Zoro and Luffy and Sanji be like, ooh, they're strong, let's go.
Okay. But the point of me stating that is that even though One Piece does it way better than Naruto, but most people in the States prefer Naruto over One Piece because of how long it takes them to the point that they're trying to make here.
Yeah. Like, now One Piece is doing that later. Like, it's like, like, when I think of, so here's why I think I'm saying it's different. Both shows have everything in them, right? I'm not, like, I guess I was saying, but like, both shows have everything in them, right? It's just a matter of how well they do things. If I think of One Piece, bro, like, one of my favorite parts was not the action scene, it was the Zoro taking in all of Luffy's pain. That was just one of the most jaw-dropping moments ever. That was crazy. But like, when I think of One Piece, I think of the crazy end resolutions, Luffy winning, stuff like that, like the climax, right? Like, when I think of Naruto, I'm not, like, you can, like, I'm not saying you can't, but like, I'm not really thinking of like the climax and the fight scenes and stuff like that. They're pretty cool and stuff like that, but I think about like the characters and like the world and stuff like that. That's why I'm saying it's just like built differently. Like, I'm trying to think of a way to formulate this that would be like acceptable. I mean, maybe I'm just not the best with words, but like, it has like a different vibe, and they were able to capture and hold on to something that like I don't feel a lot of other people could capture. And I think it's part of just because that show has everything for everyone. Like, you might not like it all, but there will be parts that you like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it felt like different. Like, they were always kind of switching it up. But like other shows, you know the flow that's gonna go. In Naruto, I feel like there were quite a number of times where I was like, wait, what? Like, Nagato ain't ready to throw hands? He on light support? Like we were talking about? That was surprising. Like, that's like something I remember of that. Like, the talking and like them, like the dialogue and stuff. Whereas One Piece, I remember him literally busting Crocodile through like literally 20 feet of cement. That's what I remember. I was like, damn, Luffy just got in him. And it was that super hype moment at the end, right? But it's different vibes.
Okay. All right, cool. So we've talked about where you guys stand on the show. Talked about the strengths. We talked about the. Now I have to ask you.
Well, I got one more weakness, but
go ahead. Let me hear it.
The filler. That's my big gripe.
Oh shit! All right, well, go ahead.
Give us an obvious one, but like.
Yeah, let me hear it though. Let me hear it. What about the filler?
I just okay. So like, I pretty much like. Okay, there was a couple of year gap where I didn't watch Naruto at all, and then like it wasn't until like recently that I finished like Shippuden, and I pretty much had to use a filler list of all the filler. and there was a lot. There was a lot
So
that I had to, pass by.
Trying to use him.
For the filler, I've actually like watching the actual episodes. I've never finished Naruto. I've figured I know what's happened from clips that pop up on YouTube as well as the game. Because, bro, tell me why. When things were most dire, they just achieved infinite Tsukiyomi on the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Hey, we're gonna take a short break from what you want to watch." And go over like a year's worth of everybody's dreams. So like 56 people-ish dreams, And at first I said, okay, it's Naruto filler. Oh, we get an Itachi. Oh, we're seeing a world where like Itachi didn't have to kill it, and like him and Sasuke grew. Bet that's beautiful right there. Oh, okay. Now we doing. I can't think of the wood style user. That was a new team captain.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like that's what makes it confusing, because like when they say filler, and I didn't find out until a little later on. I'm like, there's some filler that actually expands the lore of some characters. So I'm like,
I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah, like I don't like that. That's considered filler. Like,
so the writer, Moto, did go on record saying the reason why he created so much filler was because of the fact that he wanted to fill in the gaps that he wasn't able to put into the week shonen. Remember, when this half of Naruto was out, Naruto was the number one. It was the manga everybody was reading. The fucking Fourth Ninja War was moving units. They couldn't keep he couldn't write the shit fast enough, right?
Yeah.
So obviously there was a lot of details that he wanted to go into, wasn't given the time to do under normal circumstances. And so because he wasn't able to go into it like normal circumstances, he decided, hey, people are watching the filler, right? Yeah.
right.
Okay, fuck it. We're going to just pull it in as filler to give you more of an expanded, what happened during this time period as to when the jutsu started and when Naruto had broke it. This is what happened in that meantime.
I mean, so like, my biggest problem and the thing that makes me the most irrationally angry part of like this, and which made me stop watching Naruto and stop watching all these fillers, even if they had character development and everything like that with everyone's dreams, was 10. 10 made me so angry when she realized, she said, hey, I'm not used to being this useful. They must have, completed the jutsu, and I'm in a dream right now. I know I'm in a dream in a genjutsu. I could wake up, but they need me here in this dream. So I'm going to stay here where I'm useful. And I lost my shit. I was so angry. I said, nope.
That was the writer.
So hard.
That was the writers poking fun at Kishimoto, how he doesn't do a good job at writing female characters.
Bro, she said, damn, I should really wake up and save the world, but they need me here in this dream. I think I'm going to make it my new home. I said, oh no. Like, bro, the wool was pulled over the eyes on Itachi, on the first like 4 or 5, bro. They said, bro, like I don't even think they realized it was a dream. Like they just loved that world so much. Whether
that's ignorance part of the jutsu, like
whether it's ignorance is bliss or whatever.
That's
he was in a world where he got to not kill his entire fucking clan and grow up with his family and brother and teach him how to become a great ninja. And Sasuke didn't become like an evil little prick, right? That he had to go rescue, right? And now all that, right? And it's beautiful, and like it was great character development. But bro, 10 knew she was in a dream and chose to stay because she was so not used to being useful. She said, I kind of like this. Bro, I was done. I said, so not only did you waste a week of potentially great lore for somebody else Did you waste a week of me finally seeing how this ends? You wasted a week on 1010 and had no development. Okay, go fuck yourself.
Because
And I dropped.
why would I write something for somebody who I know I'm not going to do it?
Now, here's my hot take about filler. All right. Y'all look at filler the wrong way. Filler is supposed to be filler, where like it's not really supposed to add substance. But
that's the problem. We're saying there's too much filler.
Yeah,
that is true. Like if you were watching, see the thing is, if you were watching Naruto live, because I agree, I hate the 4th grade ninja war. I only like the last part. Like I literally only like the last part of the 4. I don't like none of the 4th grade ninja war, but like the last part of it.
That's so interesting. Everybody else loved that shit.
No.
Literally helped push it.
In terms of manga, in terms of manga, I love it. In terms of anime, it is literally there's no reason to watch that in anime form when you have Storm 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and Storm 4 is not even that good with the telling of it because they skip over a decent portion at one point. My thing is
Skip the filler. Damn, that's crazy. It's almost like it wasn't even needed to be there in the first place.
Well, yeah. The thing is, if you were watching Naruto when it was airing, Shippuden was airing, they did a year and a half of filler.
Yeah,
it was a whole year of filler, bro. That was not cool. That was
with the dreams, right?
Yeah, with the dreams and stuff.
Yeah, that was like a whole year. Okay, I didn't know if it was an actual year, but I just knew, like, at the time, I was, like, looking it up online, like, okay, when is all this filler going to end? And the dude basically kind of just, like, almost declared, like, a hiatus on Naruto and said, yeah, we're just going to kind of take a break for around a year-ish producing filler, talking about people's dreams inside this thing, and I'm just like, bruh.
For real, though, like... I'm glad I didn't like watch it live because like that would have been like so fucking frustrating for me.
That's why I dropped Naruto. I was there with it live, dude.
The manga did it justice, and it was fine. It literally got over the. The problem is that the writer wanted to keep talking about more stuff that he never got to stand on. Right, so like how you said it before that. There was stuff that added on to the lore Naruto, right? That was intentional. He really wanted to make sure that everybody had got a chance to see everything he wanted. But
I just don't like the fact that it's considered filler. Like that's kind of important information that you need to know about the characters.
Well, that was his hope that we as the fans would still watch it, like, even, quote unquote. Knowing that was his intention to get that in the first place.
Now here's the thing. I would not mind all that filler, and I probably would have watched every single one of them if he did it after before arcs in the show. If this was filler in between sagas to expand the lore and the characters of the world.
What is that?
I'm okay. I would have probably watched every single one of them and thoroughly enjoyed it. The fact he did it right when we were at the pinnacle of their despair, and what were they gonna do? I need to know what's gonna happen, and then they showed up. That is such a cock block, dude.
I know they were like at the climax, and it's just like, ooh, boner killer,
bro. We've done everything. We've been fighting against fucking gods to stop them from casting this jutsu on the moon, right? And we failed, but there's just a few resistance. Our entire army of thousands and thousands, possibly millions of ninjas to fight this monumental threat has been cut down to just like 4 or 5 people. Whatever will our heroes do? Well, you'll find out in a year, because right now we have this filler about fucking 1010.
You're not wrong. I mean, way he went about handling it, I feel like could have had did it, but that was how Kishimoto decided to do. And I mean, cause like some of the filler was good overall. To be honest, like I like the fact that he had Neji, Shoji, Kamaru all fight against the Sound Ninja 4 again when they were so how much stronger they became first time they fought against.
So I think because that was good too. I think the theory was good. The execution was poor. Like the timing was poor.
Right.
Because like I said, I would have watched them all if you did it after the Pain arc, before the Ninja War arc.
But how would have been?
I don't know, but that's on him. He did it the way he did it. It's just
Yeah.
It's just frustrating.
So I guess the next question that I have is what of this is in terms of characters Phil was the best character overall in
Sasuke Uchiha.
interesting.
Wait, what was the question?
What was the best character in Naruto?
Shikamaru.
Kakashi.
I respect
So
Kakashi.
everybody, I would like to hear your reason.
All right. So let me go. Okay. So, there's multiple characters that peak when I think about it. A character a lot of people keep sleeping on, and if you know Boruto, Orochimaru is definitely one of the best characters in that show. Period. Orochimaru is one of the few characters that he never really took an L, besides like one thing with Sasuke, the vessel thing, but he never really like took an L. And Orochimaru was always on the fence to where like, yeah, I'm just that nigga. I can switch sides if I want to. He did that in the fourth Great Ninja War, and now in Boruto, he got his own lab chilling. Ain't nobody messing with him.
Out to the Arzo, he's like, hey man.
Now, for
He's
me,
like, just let me have my own lab. I won't bother you guys.
Right. But you're gonna be kidnapping kids.
Shikamaru is honestly one of the best characters too.
The problem spending so much fucking money. Jesus Christ.
The problem with Shikamaru though is that I can't even say that
I had to step away from a moment. I'm sorry. You about to talk shit about my man? I'm back. What's your problem?
I'm not gonna roast Shikamaru. I'll say never mind because I know Boruto and he's fucking raw. So
even
okay. Shikamaru is just one of the best characters in the show, period. But I think
thank you.
For me, Sasuke Uchiha takes the cake.
Here's my
hold on. Let him finish real quick.
The thing about Sasuke is that he's a character that he takes his own paths, but then he's been lied to and told that this is not what you should do. So ultimately, it helped growth his own development. Like you got to realize, like a lot of people that grow up alone. If you ever been in that situation, not having people to help watch you succeed to do stuff, he can be a very relatable character. And like, Sasuke even leaving the Hidden Leaf Village, you're probably like, well, why don't you just stay and get stronger? But then again, like, let's be real. He see Naruto getting where he is out of nowhere. He went from 0 and he's already catching up to him. I feel some type of way too. Like I'm like, nah, bro, that's cap. Like this man couldn't even do a shadow clone a year and a half ago. Now he could do 1,000 of them. All right, I'm about to go get stronger myself. So overall, with Sasuke, like his early on development, he wasn't really on the side of true destruction. He was more on the side of what he wanted was his own redemption, right? And it was and more of Sasuke character is not more so like he could be the hero. He's like Shadow the Hedgehog, right? Well, like you could find him as he's the fucking asshole bad guy, but he's also the anti-hero, right? And now it was hard to explain to people if you don't read Boruto. Sasuke is definitely one of the coolest characters, even in Boruto, because the way he operates is repentance. Like him losing his whole arm is a lot. Like, do you not understand how broken this man would be with 2 arms? And he's still broken with just one.
So okay, now can I? I was gonna ask. Okay, at what? Okay, sorry. Damn. It was about Sasuke.
No. You can go ahead, Brandon. Say your piece.
It's
you
about
were
Sasuke.
done with your point, Kanye?
Yeah, I was done.
Okay.
What? And this is one of, in my opinion, like the flaws of Sasuke, and it's how you interpret him as a character. At what point is it following your own path, and at like you said, and at what point is it just like, come on, bro, really? Like I feel like he's trying to change and become a good guy.
That's the misinterpreted part. If you ever feel like, oh, come on, why you doing this? You don't understand the character. You didn't dissect his character. That's quite possible.
But I feel like as far as him as a character,
when you kill your brother and then Obito comes out of nowhere and says, "Oh, he's not the reason why he did all this. It was the Hidden Leaf Village fault."
Okay. No, that's not okay. Here's it. Now I gotta stop you on this point. Okay, so now here's the reason why I'm saying this, because Sasuke, I feel like it's like he's trying to become a good guy and stuff like that, and he wants to help out, and then the creator's like, oh wait, that's right, he's supposed to be like the final boss bad guy. So even though we just saved everyone, he's gonna go kill the 5 Kage and then try to become the Hokage. Like what? But here's the thing about the Hidden Leaf part right here, real quick. It was not the Hidden Leaf. It was Danzo. He got his revenge on Danzo. There are many people in the Hidden Leaf, the Hokage, and not, because Danzo was like the black side of the Hidden Leaf, like the black side.
Third Hokage told Itachi to do that.
Third Hokage didn't tell Itachi to do that. Danzo told Itachi to do that, right?
No, Third Hokage told him about the coup and everything, and the only option was to get Itachi.
Okay.
To do what he did.
Was the Third Hokage. Is Third Hokage still there?
The Third Hokage is dead.
Oh, that's crazy. So why is he trying to kill the 5th Hokage like that's the 5th Hokage's fault?
But the thing is, he wasn't just trying to get the 5th Hokage. He was going to go after the whole Hidden Leaf. He wanted all of it erased.
Oh, okay. So the Hidden Leaf knew that there was going to be a coup, and they told Itachi to do it.
No, that's the problem. That's why all this happened. Because lack of communication between Danzo, Third Hokage, and Itachi. The only logical solution was either A, let the coup happen, and then another war break out. And you know how bad that war with Tobirama was, right? That war was horrible. That was like probably one of the worst wars because barely anybody was alive afterwards.
But all the guilty parties are dead. They're punished. Like it's beating a dead horse. You are now targeting people that, bro. It's almost, and I don't know if this is taking this too far. Hold on. I don't know if this is taking this too far. I am Caucasian. I almost feel like that's racist as shit, dude. That's like hating all black people because you got jumped one time in high school by a black dude. Okay, now my goal is going to be to eradicate all black people. Like, that's what that feel like right there. Sasuke low-key kind of racist. He said, damn, these few Hidden Leaf like officials did my family wrong. I'm going to fuck the whole Hidden Leaf up. Like, massacre.
You got to realize.
That feels kind of like a way, dude.
So you missed out on one important thing about the ninja world. The whole ninja world at the time, which is why, like, when people criticize Boruto, it makes me mad because literally he got the dream he wanted. We'll get on that for another day, another discussion. But again, that whole coup thing, right? Yeah, they're dead now. But like when you have pent up, when you kill your brother, and you have pent up anger or rage, you're gonna do something. When you're angry, you hit your toe on the table or something like that or nowhere, you're gonna curse. You're gonna be like, fuck. You're gonna say something.
Okay,
right?
but you're not going to try to tear down the table manufacturer's business.
Okay, no, that's not. No, you're looking at it in a like one like, oh, why should he go after these people at this point? His whole thing is that like Sasuke literally wanted to go get his revenge on the Hidden Leaf. Since the Hokage, you looking at the Hokage as one person. The Hokage is not one person. The Hokage represents a whole village. And since the Hidden Leaf Village legit was like the United States of America, well, like how people viewed it. When we ain't talking about. I don't want to bring politics in there.
The Hokage is basically the president.
Right. The Hokage is basically the president. So whatever the Hokage done, you're gonna go try to mess all that up because there's a system in place that was corrupt even in Naruto's time period. Naruto didn't even like the outcome that the 5 Kages were thinking about. And then your point about the Sasuke thing, him becoming Hokage wasn't just to be, I'm going to be the good guy now and then do this. No, his whole thing was, I'm going to destroy all the bad things that I hate and take over the world. He was going to change the Hokage's face. Instead of being a Hokage, he was going to be more so of ninja dictator, right?
As I was gonna say, you're trying to take it from a like I don't know, is Hokage a democracy? Like, do they vote for Hokage, or how does that work?
They vote on Hokage? Yes, it's pretty much
okay. So they try to turn it into a dictatorship, but like that's like okay. So here's the thing too. Now, like, and the reason why it got me and a whole bunch of other people mad is because yes, Sasuke's choosing his whole path, like you said. But Itachi told him, like, his point. Itachi, like, literally did all this because of his love for the Hidden Leaf and stuff like that. And he told him, hey, Sasuke, I did this because I love the Hidden Leaf.
It was a lie to masquerade around that third Hokage. What the third Hokage said was not supposed to ever be said to anybody else.
Yeah.
And the only person that could figure that out was Obito because guess what? He was alive during that whole time period.
So wait, how did he not like?
Obito could just literally disappear and not be seen. He could point. He could literally point his head out the ceiling floor and be like, "Hey yo," and nobody could see him. Obito. That's how Obito works.
Okay, fair enough. Because I was like, wait, how did Obito know about all that? Like, bro, that's like that stuff in anime that's like, okay, but how do you know that? Like, were you there? Like, what? He's like, what? But I don't know, like
even if he didn't know, even if Obito didn't know,
yeah,
the only person there at the time to help him after he killed his only person in the world that he cared about going after was Obito. So apparently, whatever that person that saved you from that situation where you almost died from Itachi, potentially, right? You're gonna be like, hey yo, you the one took me in. Remember, Obito took Sasuke in and treated him a little bit. Gave him a cover and everything.
Bro,
so apparently, whatever he tell me, like, hey, yo, this is the way you gotta go to get back to the Hidden Leaf Village. Nigga, I'm listening to him because he's the only person I know left.
Bro, and then he brought back the Hokage and heard all their viewpoints and said, huh, interesting. Yeah, I'm still fuck everything up. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, I mean, it's just like, I was like, damn. He, like, hey, I'll admit, I'm a fold on this point. Sasuke was determined. He did not let anyone persuade him from his original objective. Like, bro, talking to his brother, talking to the Hokage of past, like, no, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still fuck everything up. His determination was there, but like you said, like it was a thing of anger and vengeance and stuff like that. And maybe because nothing like this has ever happened to me, like I've lost family, but like I haven't lost them to something malicious or like violent. At what point? Because that's the same reason why there's manslaughter and first degree murder. Like it's planning the whole thing out versus like something done in a moment of range. Like you said, you stubbed your pinky toe and you yelled and cursed out right because of the table. That would be like manslaughter right there. Like, yo, you just told me, like, if it was if there was Okage telling him like, oh yeah, we told your brother to go kill everyone and then become an exile and make everyone hate him. What? Ah! And kill him there in the moment, right? That's the rage. But like, bro, this was like calculated. He was plotting. He was trying to get the tail beast. He was trying, like, this was a whole organized thing. That's not rage at that point. That's just
hold on. First of all, Sasuke realized Sasuke had the same viewpoint as Naruto, but he went about it differently. Naruto's whole ordeal is that he wants to make a world full of peace, right? But Naruto's point of view was, with the world of peace, you have to have somebody that can lead and make sure everybody can live peacefully without feeling like the ninja world has to be straight up violence. So Naruto's thing is more love, right? So that's the positive. That's the plus of the battery. Let's just think about a AA battery.
Yeah.
Sasuke's portion was, okay, I want to make a world full of peace. However, we got to rid what he calls it all these wars. Yada, 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 bam, bam, bam. And essentially, Sasuke route is the route that humans take today. People say this all the time, and you've probably heard this from a teacher, a friend, or somebody. If you don't know your history gonna repeat itself.
Yep.
So Sasuke looked at his past. He was like, oh, these tail beasts has been causing all this problem. These Kages have the last Kages before them, they wanted to they were resorting to violence.
That's what I'm saying though. That's why it's crazy, because it was the Kage before him, and now it's a new set of Kage that is trying to bring about change. And if you kill those Kage through violence, what are you going to become? The Kage.
You have to also realize Sasuke fought the 5 Kages, and they were trying to kill him. And the only other people around there that was stopping him was the 5 Kages from completing his other mission.
That's because he ran up in them and tried to fuck up their whole meeting and fuck them up. Like, of course they're gonna fight back. But like, oh damn, did my PC go off?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Shit, my screen went black. I think it's because I haven't touched my mouse in a while. So like, well, oh damn! I had a point before my screen fucking turned off and I lost my train of thought. Okay. So Naruto wants to make a world through peace and diplomacy and stuff like that, right? Sasuke wants to kill the former Kage, create a dictatorship because he's going to install himself as like the king, the Hokage, the ruler, whatever, right? And rule with an iron fist, right? That's his big plan. If that was his big plan, why didn't he just let everyone fall under the genjutsu? Why did he stop that to create a less effective way of ruling them the same way? Like with the genjutsu, you have no choice. Like, it's the moon. Like, you can't escape that genjutsu. Everyone will live in peace and in a happy world, right? But if you stop that guaranteed way of happiness to then become like a murderer, create all this malice, and then rule with a dictatorship, you don't think that's going to create a rebellion in itself? He was very childish about this. Like, I would have just said, hey, yo, you know what, Naruto, fuck it. I'm going to side with them because they trying to create a world of peace with an iron fist that no one can avoid. That's what I'm trying to do in a less effective manner.
Had Sasuke succeeded, someone would have just rebelled, you know?
Yeah, you don't.
But the thing is with Sasuke, though, Sasuke would have been too broken for anybody to try to fight him.
Bro.
So anybody that tried to rebel, they dying.
Okay, but how's Sasuke fighting against age? It's only a matter of time.
Tsunade fought against age. Make Tsunade do it. Just don't kill Tsunade and be like, hey, yo, now you my bitch. Heal me. Make me 12 again.
It's not time regression, motherfucker. It's just sped up healing.
It worked.
Bro, it's no, it's not. She's
Did it work though?
She's literally using her chakra as aging cream.
Well,
she's using her chakra as
Botox. So we're talking about how useful Sakura is?
No.
God, Sakura's a fucking character on there.
Actually, I beg Panda, that's a whole other topic. I don't think Sakura's as useless as people say she is. She's just being compared to Naruto and Sasuke, which are literally gods. She's still the most useful most strongest ninja
Female
of her.
in the story.
No, not female ninja. She is like the strongest ninja in their graduating class of like the whole unit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't
6.
think she would have wanted any type of ounce. Fucking.
Yeah, no, she
I'm
wouldn't
thinking
have.
Neji would have fucked her up.
Neji's
I
beast,
think-
man. Like,
I like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. From the female cast, she wants smoke, but if she fall even
Crazy.
Choji,
She's a
if she
female.
fall even Choji,
Hell, bro.
she fight against Choji, she can work. She fight
Okay,
against Shikamaru, she getting work. She fight against fucking Neji, she getting work. Like,
What Neji doing against a giant slug that can spit acid? Like, where he going with this? Rotation?
That's not touching him.
Okay, spit again. You running out of chakra. Like, she's getting in. Bro, okay, like, back to, hold on.
Right, he gonna block a chakra point.
We can go into this in a sec. Like, but I was saying with Sasuke, we were talking about Sasuke, how it's his favorite character, but I say Sasuke was going about it in a very just like unique way where like people were trying to help him grow up, but he was in my opinion, he was trying to like stay in childish. Like if Sasuke wanted to rule as a dictator with an iron fist and make everyone live peacefully, he should have just sided with Madara and Obito and all that stuff and just put the world under Genjutsu. Why would you need to stop them just to do a less effective thing than they were going to do?
Oh, well, for him, he still wanted to fight against Naruto. That was still in his plans.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
No, he said, I'm going to go kill the Kage. And then, like...
No. He still wanted to fight against Sasuke. Bro.
yeah.
I mean, no, sorry. Naruto. He wanted to do that. That was still in his plans. Because he wanted to test their ideologies against each other. To see who ideology was stronger. Mine or his.
Okay, and by siding with them, he could have done that. He could have fought Naruto.
That's not the case. Because their ideology was different from what Sasuke wanted to. He wanted to test Naruto's resolve. To see if he was strong enough to actually be the leader that he wants to be. Able to bring peace to the world like he said he's.
No, I think he wanted to kill those Kage and become Hokage.
If that was the case, he wouldn't have even told Naruto the plan. He would have just did it.
No. All right, y'all both tweak.
I'm not tweaking.
Okay.
He literally he did what
Sasuke literally said, and I could tell you word from word and tell you what page it's on. Sasuke literally said, to rid this world from all the evil and to bring peace to the great ninja land, I'm going to kill all the 5 Kages and rid the world of all the tailed beasts. Why? Naruto goes, why are you being like this, Sasuke? I was like, because it's time for a revolution, my way. And it's now for me to become Hokage. Then they both run off to the statues and fight. That's really what happens.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's
him testing Naruto's resolve. What would be the point of him telling him all this? He knew Naruto wasn't going to just.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is he still here?
Yeah, I'm still
I don't
here.
know what happened to him.
I didn't say anything. I think he said cockiness. I just stopped. Don't let him finish his point.
Oh, no, that was it. I was just saying, why would he tell him cockiness? He's like, you're not going to stop me. I'm going to do what I want. It's like, I feel like everyone kind of developed and was moving along, and Sasuke was just too stubborn to like grow up to take any advice, to do anything. And a lot of people are like, oh, he was doing things his own way. That's true, but
when he ain't got nobody to ever be there for him in the first place.
Nigga, what? No, that's cap. That's cap.
Who was actually there for Sasuke?
Nigga, so what the fuck is Squad 7? What the fuck is the niggas who had put their life on the line? Hold on. What is the niggas who had put their lives on the line for his ass when they went to go fight against Killer B? What is?
Hold on. First of all, no. That don't count because Sasuke literally said y'all my that the Team Heavy is literally Sasuke saying, yo, y'all my pawns, not my niggas.
That's crazy. That's
literally how he operated Team Heavy.
Why he still fuck with them? Why he still fuck with them then?
No. When he operated with Killer B, literally, their whole thing was, hey, we'll die for Sasuke. Just take the hit for him. Remember when Killer Bee went lariat and then Jugo and them got cranked and just jumped in front of Sasuke?
This is what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's like they try to make Sasuke like the creator wants Sasuke to be good to join in with like the fold.
But he is good because his story didn't end at Shippuden. That's why I hate talking about Sasuke, because if you didn't see Boruto, I can't explain this.
But in Boruto, he finally grew up. The whole of Shippuden,
his story never ends. That's the thing. His story's still ongoing.